The Brazilian Transitional Government. Who's that? Oh, those are probably the Brazil. Is that? Oh, wow. That's actually kind of a cool flag. I kind of like that. Black, red, white. Who would have known? They sank a convoy. Those snivelling annoyances. No, I am not giving you a non-aggression. That was something I was going to check, but I forget what. How am I doing for resources? We are doing acceptably. Yes, the Brazilian Civil War happened many years ago. That was the Platinaean War, which was just won by La Plata then. And that only happens after the Civil War. Alright, so we have Mechanized Infantry 1, which means that Motorized have more hardness. So I could start adding Motorized units. Oh, wait. Do this first. Which will allow me to get the Motorized Rocket Artillery at last, before I forget. Hope you gave your troops lots of machetes. Oh, we just gave them a train ticket and said go find the right trains. We didn't tell them there were no trains. Actually, I don't know. I couldn't really comment on how the train situation in Brazil is, because I have no idea. Infantry recovery rate. Ah, here we go. Infantry organization. That will help. Modified government. Is there anything which will increase the strength of artillery, which will count as a variant? That might, but I don't think I'm going to go with that. Those are theorists. Artillery manufacturing might. No, that's towed artillery. Never mind. That one might. Motorized hardness. I think that motorized rocket artillery come under motorized. I don't know. There is actually a way of checking that. Hang on. Wait for wiki motorized. Land units. Here we go. Because this has a chart of all the labels. Here we are, categories. So if we go down to rocket artillery, it's line artillery and all army. Motorized rocket artillery. As soon as I find it. There it is. It's also line artillery. Okay, no then. It does not get bonuses from the motorized line. It only gets the line artillery bonuses. This is quite useful. This tells you what all the bonuses come from. The category list. So towed artillery is not one of those bonuses because I think that is just regular artillery. Let me double check. Oh, it does not actually say what towed artillery is. But towed artillery, I'm pretty sure, is that unit. It is the artillery unit. Well, artillery, AA and AT, but I think it does actually categorize them separately. Yes, it does. So no, that I do not benefit from that. I could get the fighters, because I've not been doing anything with Air Force. Or I could get the infantry equipment, which is soft attack and breakthrough. It is 42, so that would be logical. Let's grab you. Does Pirantini have a focus tree? Who? You mean La Plata? I already have a chief of army. It's him. Oh, he's chief of staff, of course. Different way of doing it. I haven't actually decided which one of these I want. Probably guns and butter. Which is not a division template, so I can get him at any time. Should mechanized motorized still be made? No, I won't need to. No, they're new puppet. Oh, I doubt it. Never even heard of them. Yes, they do! Wow! Kaiserreich! Blown away once again. Really? That is quite impressive. So there you go. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And yet, still no Qing focus tree. I know, it's ridiculous. It's like one of the most important Chinese factions, and they don't have a focus tree. It's annoying. Same as China and Communist China and vanilla. No, not hold. Train. Right. You are suffering silly amounts of attrition again here, because... annoyances. Justify war goal. Conquer. Kaiserreich. Third time lucky. Can't do it. No political power. Have to wait another 10 days. Next update one focuses for Qing, whatever the German China thing's called. The Allgemeine Ostasian Gesellschaft. That one. Yeah, me too. Oh, the Canadians are on the move again, going after Hyperbad, which is just like a one province mine. Oh no. Oh, okay. Hyderabad has grown. It's what was once known as the Princely Federation. And it has the Germans and the Dutch on their side. Ooh, that's tough. How do I know that off the top of my head? Because I love the name. It just means the German East India Company. But I just love it. It's a fantastic name for a country. The Allgemeine Ostasian Gesellschaft. Brilliant. It's like the Infantry mit Panzerunterstützung. I love German names. They're fantastic. And they sound so angry. It is impossible to say Infantry mit Panzerunterstützung without sounding really, really angry. Right, you guys are just losing experience because of the fricking attrition. Which means another bloody naval invasion. And this time we'll be against Argentina, who does have a navy. And they definitely have more than 3 light cruisers. Actually, I have more than 100 convoys, so I can start switching to proper boats once again. I think it might be a heavy cruiser time. Haven't got any of them yet. I mean, since a community managed mod, if you can't communicate with the Chinese fan base efficiency, no one will be willing to make a focus tree for Qing. But there are enough people interested in Eastern history that it would be possible. I mean, you could say the same thing about anywhere in the world. I doubt, for example, that Kaiserreich has a massive African audience. It might, I don't know for sure, but then where would you get all the native Africans working on it? And same thing with China. Just because you can't communicate with them doesn't mean that there aren't people who know about it. Hey, Irish Dragon Slayer. If it isn't fun or interesting to a person well versed in Chinese politics and history, I don't know. I mean, is it more likely that you have someone who's well versed in Liberian history than Chinese? I mean, come on. Yeah, you guys are really struggling because of the attrition. God damn it. I'm going to stick you back in that army for the moment, just until I get you home. Alright. Naval invasion from there to there. Go. And yes, that does mean all of you head over here. That means all of you head over there. Hey, Gamma Quad. La Plata is very strong. This is going to be a bit of a struggle, I think. Especially the initial landing, but if I get that, then I'm fairly confident, just because my armies are actually pretty decent. They may not look like much, but they're pretty decent. Subsidiary carrier roll, that's not going to help me very much. Light cruiser sub-detection, light cruiser organization, more importantly. Alright, you guys have arrived there. Let's send you by ship. To there, off you go! In the meantime, I am extremely low on resources. That's because the Caribbean Federation's apparently not selling me anything. I need more oil. American Union State, sure. Do I need 16? I think I do, actually. And steel. Buy one more. Okay. Am I doing the unthinkable? Is he taking the lost colonies? I'm trying to. This will be the third war against Brazil, because they've all been abortive. First war against Brazil, I declared it an hour too late, so I just lost my war justification, so it wasn't actually a war. It was the Phantom War. Then the second war I actually invaded, successfully landed, took Rio de Janeiro, then La Plata won the war, puppeted Brazil, I was kicked out. Didn't get anything. Oh no, I got Bolivia. Yay, I got Bolivia. Which I just gave back to La Plata, so it's now a La Platan puppet. So, third time lucky. And unfortunately I can't attack from my Entente allies up there because I have absolutely zero infrastructure. Meaning that my troops suffer more attrition, that they lose experience and equipment, which I cannot afford, than actually getting war preparation and all that stuff. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Attached to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Numbers. New army. Train. Go. Ah, military factories. Good. What do I need? I have 3,000 infantry equipment now. I'm still trying to get rocket artillery. Ooh, hang on. I have a lot more equipment than I realised. Yeah, we can just about afford that. Let's get some marines on board. Which I cannot quite afford, but if I keep on producing as much stuff as I am right now, I'll be alright. And that would also mean that I can switch these guys around. In fact, hang on, back. Remove, remove. Change you to marine, marine, marine. Mountain, mountain, remove. Marine. 44 organization. Will cost me 5,000 infantry equipment, but I can wait for that. 500 soft attack, which is obscene. 500 defense, which is pretty decent. I was going to get rid of one of you. How much rocket artillery do I have? Alright, so I will actually be short on rocket artillery with this makeup. But that looks interesting. We'll do it. So this will be a fairly significant retraining, so we'll wait. That's fine. The other thing I would like to do is get some motorized. Although I'm still working on the motorized variant. Yes, I am. So we'll need to wait on that. Oh, and we have a technology. Which was improved infantry equipment. We have got the gun upgrade. Yes, we do. So I can get the tier 3 guns. Go ahead and research that. It is 42, unless there's something else I'd rather get in 42. Which there is. 5% better tech. Much easier to establish beachhead in newly established puppets. Well, technically this is a newly established puppet. Although actually, yes, capitulating Piratini would be a better option. You know what? Yeah, that is legitimately a good idea. Very well. Except, oh, no it's not. No it's not. Because this is going to be a third sea region, which I will then have to control, because their port is in that region. So no, Rio is an easier one, because my navy is not as strong as theirs. So I will be somewhat limited in how quickly I can do this. So we'll have to start planning that again, but I don't think we were very far along, so it's fine. Go. Basically the Portuguese version of the AK, yeah, essentially. Wrong bloody buttons. Yep. The FBP M948. At least from Norway. Sending me guns. Norway! Buddy! Awesome. Right, so what did I decide I was short on? Guns. Definitely guns, so make me more of those. And yes, I will take one more factory worth of equipment. And I have a research slot available, which is going to those. Germany declared war on Iron Guard Romania, which I don't think will affect me. Unless they're allied with Austria. No, that's the Belgrade Pact. So Germany is now at war with the Belgrade Pact, which does include Turkey. Lots of people asking me about Scandinavia today. I don't know. I might be doing a game on Wednesday, and it might be with Scandinavia. I'm still in talks deciding exactly who or how. Right. Bunch of you need training. I'm going to put you in the other army and train you up. Yes, you should be training. Manpower is still sufficient. Motorized rocket artillery. There we go. That's one of the things I was after, so that I can go into the motorized division. I'm going to give you a different sign. It's going to be... It needs to be something sufficiently explosion-y and fast-moving. They're not tanks, so I can't really use those. Sharks! Oh, where's the fin in the water? I mean, that would be really cool for a marine signet, but I'm going to take it. Right, so we want support artillery, support rocket artillery, recon, engineers, and field hospitals. We are using regular motorized, and we are also using motorized rockets. In fact, let's just remove those for a second. We're going to go with more... no, not mechanized. Motorized. Motorized. Rocket artillery. And yes, I am pedantic. That's a 28 size. $36. $38. $40. 39 organization. That's pathetic. Do these really have that low organization? Apparently so. Wow. These are the most defensive fast vehicles that you could possibly get. Could really do with some light tanks or something in this unit. Swimming trunks. Swimming trucks, sorry. Not trunks. Dragon logo. Where's the dragon? That one? I don't really like the claw. It looks kind of rubbish. Could do the fangs. Or the wolves. This is wolf pack. It's a land-based wolf pack. See, we're going for all the nautical symbology because it's a navy-based nation. It's the Ultramarines. Do the lightning. I mean, lightning would be somewhat... Yeah, right, we'll do the lightning. Oh, crap, I did not actually mean to save that. It's fine. How much are we short and on what? Because we might be able to get 1 or 2 units of those. In fact, you need to be trained up to it. And then with that I can get rid of the hussars, I can get rid of the militia, and I can get rid of the old guards, I can get rid of the garrison, and the mountain division, and the marines, because my Divisão de Infantaria de Guarda, I'm butchering the pronunciation, I'm so sorry, are basically marines and mountaineers rolled into one. Right, so, with that in mind, I could get the light tank manufacturer and start actually getting some light tanks. Except they have even more soft attack. That's not what I need. I need breakthrough. I need something to punch through. Maybe it's actually medium tanks I need. I do need all the stuff and things. I do need all the stuff and things. If you don't want to go to war overseas, declare on South Africa. South Africa's the Entente. Do I have any more organisation to come from Doctrine? No. Just even more soft attack. Superior firepower is ridiculous for that. Oh, I could upgrade the artillery too. I don't have the artillery tech yet, so I'm not going to do that, although I can afford it right now. Tanks or artillery? That's the question. Using motorized and motorized artillery means that they'll be very quick, so there's no real point going mechanized or medium tanks. And their aeroplane manufacturer is kind of crappy, so that's less of an issue. Do I want light tanks or medium tanks? Or am I just not going to bother? We'll just grind them down through attrition, but we're not very good at attrition. No, we want speed. I'm going to grab this, and then... We already have the motorized. See, this is one thing where I really don't know, because it's unclear. Motorized. Once you've researched motorized, which is usually very early on, does that bonus get applied to it retroactively? Or are you just screwed if you don't get this like immediately? Because with the mechanized I can understand it because you have different mechanized variants, but for the motorized you don't. It's just one unit. Yeah, that's true. The supply consumption fighting the Amazon would be really useful. There's a guy called Rebello. Oh, I can't use him anyway. He's a socialist. And that does give more organisation. We'll grab you. We'll wait on the technology, I guess. We'll get some more support weapons in the meantime. Okay. You are not training. Why not? You are also not training. Why not? Otherwise, am I still building warships? I am. Oh. Oh, Hyderabad. Yay, I just won Hyderabad. Huzzah! No, this is all going to Dominion of India. Bhutanese Republic is getting all of their points from allies. No, this is all India. They can do with it as they please. Or, you know, form a United India. Also legit. Although I do have Goa still. There we go. India's united. Gonna pick a national focus? No. I'm trying to get companies. And because I play on veteran, I have very few political power, unless I do that. Right, so that's 10 people on that line. All trained, all fully equipped, ready for battle. And now with 10% more organisation brings it up to 44. And for you guys, 39. It's still not great. It's not like it's in the 20s. And you are absolutely going to crush people in terms of damage done. But still. Like, the casualties they will suffer are going to be eye-watering. Alright. Conquer, Minsk Race. Third time lucky. Let's do it. When did Portugal get Goa? In like 1600? Google it. I'm not sure offhand. And I'd quite like to know. It's a good question. Okay, so we are still got a bit of an infantry equipment deficit, but that's fine. We are working on it. We're doing infrastructure. Is there anything better that we could be doing? Valencia is here. I'm going to build some more dockyards, I think. Like, once you're done with that, we'll start working on the dockyards. And then Murcia. Basically the same thing. Then after that, you're doing Granada. Sure. Dockyards in Granada too. Cool. Lake Victoria looks almost as big as the Aegean Sea in this map. Is that accurate? I kind of see what you mean. I have no idea. My geography when it comes to Africa is atrocious. Like, seriously atrocious. So I don't know. Right. Naval invasion is ready. When is CB done? 115 days. It took 25 days last time. Ah! Italy declared war on Tripolitania. Do you have any allies? You don't. You do, however, have a ridiculous number of volunteers from numerous different places. Alright, cool. How long is this? Yeah, I need to...